Good afternoon, Americans. This is your favorite alien and Bubba here in the afternoon of Monday, April 5th, 2021. Stand by for commentary. Well, this commentary is on the Georgia voting law here, and it's directed at Georgia's two senators, John Ossoff and Mr. Warnack over there, to the two Democratic senators from Georgia. Dear Senators Ossoff and Warnack, you guys got elected by the people to represent the state of Georgia in the U.S. Congress, Senate, that is. And so far, I don't see any representation at all, especially on this Major League Baseball. You should go to the Major League Baseball and have them rechange their position there and bring the All-Star game back to Georgia. And you should have a little talk with the governor of Georgia, Stacey Abrams, and all those crazy Democrats like you guys. Jesse Jackson and all those guys shouldn't even touch foot on Georgia. This is an issue, it's not a war. And I hate to see African Americans being on national television saying, "This is a war." It is not. And I'm not white. I'm not American. I don't see a war here. I see two badass who don't understand how to deal. And I mean African Americans and whites. Two pain in the asses who don't understand how to deal here. And then you got the Democrats and the Republicans. Two stupid parties that don't understand how to deal. Governor Kemp signed this law that the legislature of Georgia, which is their right, put through, okay? Whether it's right or wrong, you guys as the opposition, pardon me, should do the following. Like I told Miss Abrams in the last episode there. And I know she's got watermelons for brains. Like every Democrat in Georgia has watermelons for brains. And every Republican probably has too much chocolate ice cream in their ears. The law is passed. We can't do anything about that now. And boycott is not going to do anything. Okay? What it's going to create is the whites hating the blacks more and you guys hating the white more. And that's what you want? Continue the instability? Is that what you want? That's what you're asking for. I will put you guys down and shoot you. Both of you. Bring in the mushka and let them go at it at you. They hate you. They don't care who you are, white or black. They hate humans. You want me to call them up? I can go to a radio station and ask them to transmit into a certain coordinate in space where they are, and have them get here. They already know you're here. They were here in 2017. You guys saw the spaceship go by. Yeah. So your guys' goose is cooked. But on the other hand, a deal and a consensus here, okay? So the Republicans passed this law. I don't like it, but they passed it. And I should tell you something here. This is a favorite alien say he don't like this law. But it's part of the Georgia legislature here, okay? This is the way you wanted the system to work. Just like you Democrats are passing laws over there now that you control the White House and the Senate and the Congress and stiffing it over the Republicans. $1.9 trillion, now you want to pass a $2 trillion infrastructure with all the caviar. Used to be called pork, but now it's caviar because of the $2 trillion. Heck, that's not pork anymore, that's caviar. But back to Georgia. And Senators Warnock and Ossoff. Here's what I would like you to do. Come into Georgia, talk to Governor Kemp, and not in a partisan way. Just tell them, we got an issue here, Governor. And what do you think of us telling the Democrats here, go to each community in the affected powerhouses of the Democrats, which is Cobb County, Gwinnett, Fulton County, Coweta County, Clayton County, and say, oh, add Douglas under that for a good measure there. Yeah? Major powerhouses in the metro Atlanta area for African Americans. By the way, your vote's dwindling, African Americans, but. And then go to each community, to each African American, and say, do you have an ID? Okay? And if you don't, create staffs and groups of people from the community that will help these people, transport them, and help them get the documentation they need in order to go to the Department of Motor Vehicles to get their IDs. Now, then, when they get their IDs, take them to wherever the area that they have to vote at, their local precinct for voting, and register them there. Okay? Then when the election comes, say, November 2022, because that's the election where Mr. Warnack is in trouble if he doesn't do this, and all the other congressmen from Georgia that are Democrat and Republican, and well, I believe that's 2018. I think Kemp's got one more year on there for the governorship. Anyway, I think he says 2023. But this is what you have here, okay? And when the time comes, transport these citizens to vote. And don't do the usual water with the vote for this candidate with the water plashed on the candidate on the water bottles there. I remember those. Used to see them a lot in Florida in all the elections they had. They would even come to my house. So can you vote? I said, I'm a resident alien. I can't vote. Yeah. Okay. And you would be what you would have with the law. Then you would have your local workers and election monitors that are going to monitor the elections, right? And with you having all the IDs all set for these people, you should have no problems. Unless you play politics and leave politics out of this. This is a humanitarian effort here. But you, as the two senators of Georgia, go into to Commissioner Manfred and said, please revoke your edict and keep the All-Star game in Georgia. We know what the law is. We don't like it. And that doesn't mean that you can't do business in Georgia if you don't like the law. You can still fix it. You can do a petition once you get all these people signed and ID'd, and sign the petition and take it to the U.S. Supreme Court, saying that they could hear the case. Okay? In there. And if you want to recall Governor Kemp, well, that's why you need the votes. That's up to you. This is what you can do here. You don't have to do this stupid boycotting and what kind of this is the African Americans are you? That time has come and gone. No more. And how much am I going to have to tell you guys is that's not the way to go these days. Forget about the stupid Jesse Jackson. I know by experience because I was a kid in Balboa High School and he came down and he started spilling his and I told him off back then. And I won my case. They wanted to suspend me for telling them off. Oh, you can't do that to Jesse Jackson. Why not? He's just an agitator and a rabble-rouser. That's all he is. Whether he has reverend in front of him doesn't matter. He's still a rabble-rouser if he's doing this. A reverend and the person of the cloth would not do this. Okay? And this is what you got, African Americans. Rabble-rousers is all you have. You don't have people with brains behind you that say, oh, we don't like this law, so let's get it and hit him where it hurts. Right. The politics system works both ways, and you guys don't know how to use it. This is your favorite alien in Bubba, saying to Americans, especially Georgians, are the two senators going to listen to this? Hell no. They're not going to listen to this and do what I asked them to do. Good day.